Hi, my name is Ann Bast, and this is the first of two videos in which I explain the unique digital preservation solution developed by Stanford University called LOCKSS, short for Lots of Copies to Keep Stuff Safe. The LOCKSS program provides tools and support for libraries around the world to collect and preserve web-published content. In this video, I'll try to answer the question, why should libraries care about LOCKSS? I'd like to walk you through the challenges that the LOCKSS program was designed to address, and then briefly summarize how LOCKSS functions as solutions to these problems. First, let's look at the challenges LOCKSS addresses. Researchers want to have access, long-term access, to scholarly and scientific publications. The responsibility of ensuring that this content remains accessible in perpetuity falls on academic libraries. Preserving content presents special challenges, both technically and legally. Climate controls are not the key to digital preservation as they were in the world of paper and film collections. Digital information is stored in fragile strings of electromagnetic signals that can be easily lost or corrupted, and only can be accessed through complex software. The estimated lifespan of digital content is only a few years, unless a system of upkeep and repair is in place to properly preserve it. Today, the quest to identify the best system or solution is the focus for many librarians worldwide. To tackle these challenges, LOCKSS technology emulates the paper-based preservation system that libraries have been using for centuries. Librarians have developed this model over the years since 415 AD, when much of the world's literature was lost after the Library of Alexandria was burned to the ground. This traditional model consists of libraries creating lots of copies of content and distributing them all over the world so that patrons can easily access the information they need. If one copy is lost or destroyed, many others exist and can be lent between libraries when needed. In short, lots of copies keep stuff safe. The LOCKSS program functions by providing a way for libraries to safely preserve digital copies of scholarly content within their custody. In the traditional model, libraries bought copies of books and scholarly journals and housed them on their shelves. An unintended consequence of electronic publishing is that librarians are no longer able to do this. The award-winning LOCKSS technology helps libraries build what amounts to digital shelves on which to store digital academic content if they have subscribed to that content and have the publisher's permission to store it. By building local collections of this content, libraries are building up assets rather than just renting access. Libraries take an ordinary PC connected to an IP address and install LOCKSS software. That PC then becomes a secure storage system called a LOCKSS box, which is connected with hundreds of other LOCKSS boxes around the world. Content in that box is completely secure and can only be seen by users of that particular library, but the box is connected in a peer-to-peer network with other libraries. Content can then be preserved indefinitely through a system of auditing that protects files from corruption by comparing common copies of content among LOCKSS boxes. LOCKSS has the added benefit of being able to preserve digital content in any format, whether they be blogs, pictures, videos, web pages, or any other data. The look and feel of this content is preserved in its original form as well. When talking about digital preservation, the following hazards need to be considered: media failure, hardware failure, software failure, network failure, natural disaster, operator error, external attack, insider attack, economic failure, and organization failure. The LOCKSS technology addresses all of these concerns. By distributing copies of content around the world, LOCKSS technology makes sure that while some copies may be lost or damaged due to some of these threats, they can be restored and repaired based on other copies using the LOCKSS auditing process. Already, over 200 publishers are allowing their content to be preserved in LOCKSS boxes at over 150 libraries around the world. Librarians can now bring online a LOCKSS box at their library for free. Go to www.lockss.org to find out more.